Then in 2004 in Uruguay, a peaceful revolution took place when water activists under the umbrella group of Comisión Nacional en Defensa del Agua y de la Vida ran a successful grassroots campaign, including a petition drive, and succeeded in driving the right to water right into the constitution of the country of Uruguay. This created a foundation for the public management of water resources based on principles of social participation and sustainability. It should come then as no surprise that the corporate privatizers were also mobilizing. And again, they created these triennial gatherings of policymakers and corporations called the World Water Forum. And they get the national governments there, they get the UN agencies there. They act as if they are a quasi-international, legitimate forum for these discussions. And frankly, the UN and the governments legitimize them by coming. At the Second World Water Forum in 2000, Maud Barlow took on the corporatizers who were promoting the idea, and this is important, that water is a need to be met by the marketplace. Maud challenged that, saying, water is a fundamental right, not a need. Now, 3 years later, in Kyoto, some of us came, along with a large group of water activists from around the world, to challenge the corporate globalization agenda, and to speak out, and frankly, even to disrupt sessions. The story of these protests and how activists were fighting for the right of water back home, including in Stockton, California, is told in the documentary Thirst, which again I highly recommend to you, and it shows us up on the stage shutting down one of these key presentations until finally the Emperor of Japan came up and asked us to stop, and we respected that and stopped. So I tell these stories to put in context my present commitment to local rights-based ordinances that establish the right to water for people and nature, and that attack the very foundations of corporate power. It is at this level of organizing where we must put teeth into the UN Declaration on the Right to Water and Sanitation. This is exactly what Alberto was just making this point, I think, very strongly. And to carry out the intent of the Great Lakes Compact to protect the lakes far into the future, and to protect the rights of the people in the Central Valley of California.